Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bright and welcome back to Shadows? Either or. Something over Loathing. Let's see. Bridge. Let's go deal with fish people. With a not excited audible hiss, not exactly audible hiss, several of the strange bar-shaped shadows you saw at the fridge factory slide into view from nowhere. They arrange themselves into a circle and orbit around the central point, which opens like an eye, revealing a diamond-shaped prism of black shadow. Man, are there any of the geometry professors around? They would really want to see this. Yeah, let's fight the shapes. Behold the glory... Oh. The bastards have robbed me of my action points. You dicks. Deals... Oh, it has spooky armor, we can't... Let's see... Prism 5... Heat resisting plate... Oh, that's spooky. You know what? Screw it. Nasty bag. Just gonna deal with the big son of a bitch first. And now zap. Zap away. Another one. Oh, you've weakened me. You won. Take your non-Euclidean bullcrap elsewhere, bozos. Ugh. River Bridge. The plaque says sit chemical deep department of dump zone. Hang on, we can... Do you want... There's a fishing rod leaning against the railing. Maybe it was left here because something was wrong with it. Okay. There's water here and you have a fishing rod. Surely there's things that can be used. Oh, cursed fishing rod. What? Cursed fishing rod. The eldritch runes on the fishing rod's handle suggest a sinister providence. Who was the fisherman who wielded this rod and what did they use to catch it? What did they use it to catch? Alright, let's drop a line in with the cursed rod. Let's see, shadow milkshake. Fish in a sack. Another fish in a sack. And it's a ladder blocked by some complicated municipal contraption. Use the tool. You open the box, you wrench the box open, destroying the tool in the process. Okay. It's a nasty mud hole. It is a cloaca covered in mud worse than a regular one. There's one way to find out. Old pair of rubber boots, which we are going to grab, adds a bounce to your step. Oh, hobo code. The code reads, I'm hiding behind the next pillar to the left. Come say hello. Oh, sounds like it's time to make a friend. Adopt a bank. This section of bank is kept clean and safe by the fine folks at the SIT Chemicals Department. You look behind the bridge pole and find a hobo sitting there with a fishing pole. He wasn't even particularly hiding. Weird that you didn't see him before. Well, hi there. You must have seen my note on the other piling. My name's Walter. Hi, I'm Bright. Are you living under this bridge? For the moment. I'll probably move on soon, because SIT students keep throwing weird rocks down here. But it's protected from the rain and the fishing is good, so it's a pretty nice spot to camp for a while. What about the fishermen? Those fellas with the glowing eyes? They were a bit leery of me at first, but I guess they decided I was harmless. Maybe all the raw fish I've been handling rubbed off on me. Makes sense. Let's see, we'll ask him about the hobo code. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? Mostly fishing related ones, but sure, everyone should know the industrial chemicals dumpage spot sign in particular. Oh yeah, I bet you get real weird fish there. Got one with 2 butts once. Do you mean tails? No. Let's see, ask him about fishing. Do you know a lot about fishing? I guess I picked up a trick or two. You looking for some pointers? Sure, that'd be great. So far I figured out that you hold onto the long stiff part of the pole and dangle the sharp wire thing into the water. Well, there's a sentence that stopped being a double entendre real fast. Here, let me expand that knowledge a bit. Better fishing results. If you're thinking of moving anyway, there's a hobo camp on the outskirts of Ocean City. They could probably use some with your fishing acumen. I just use regular tackle, but that still sounds like a pretty good deal. I'll head out there directly. He picks up his gear and heads off for the wave. Okay, back to town. A wise person said that fishing is not a good use of time, but that person probably didn't have as much spare time as you. We fish! Let's see, fish in a sack, Chicago sleeper fish. We also got some extra meat. Let's see, fit more Alaskan fever dream and a wet cigarette. Energizing powder. And extra meat. Alright. Into the puddle we go. You emerge from that disgusting hole with a slightly less disgusting cave, though it's not, so let's not be unclear here. The cave is very disgusting. Wet piles of eggs litter the uneven ground, and you hear a quiet, gurgling breathing sound from the other end of the cabin. Let's get Rufus's stupid pearl. Nasty eggs. Let's see. Shadow Rift. Sure, let's see what's on the other side of the Shadow Rift. Hang on. Percent. Huh, guess I don't need to breathe in here. But that's good. A throbbing ring of negative energy around a chalice-shaped object. It might be a chalice. You should ask Jessica about this next time you see her. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that we don't need to breathe, because that would be bad. Swim back to reality. Terrible eggs, disgusting eggs, revolting eggs. Well, this is most definitely the Fishmother. Approach! You hear a smooth, melodious voice speaking directly into your mind. You are a cunning and wily human to have bypassed the defenses of this place. Thanks. Don't ask how I did it. I already know. Fear not, the eggs I give my children to take care of are largely non-viable. It helps keep them out of trouble if they think they have responsibilities. Why have you sought out this audience with me, human? Well, we can ask politely. Well, it's about the pearls. Ah, so you are a treasure hunter, are you? It's not like that. A friend of mine needs one. He thinks he can use it to help him find his lost brother. I sense that you speak the truth, and family is important. Furthermore, you have been peaceful in your past encounters with my children. Well, apart from the boxing. Oh, that doesn't count. They knew what they were signing up for. Anyway, you didn't kill them or anything. Wait patiently. Very well. Though it pains me to part with a pearl, you are deserving of a boon, and I will grant you this. Let's see, this pearl isn't even shiny. Well, thank you. Is there anything else you wish to speak of? I mean, of which you wish to speak? Actually, could you talk about your kids? My children? Is there a problem? Well, they're getting kind of unruly, crawling out of manholes, attacking college students, and so on. Any chance you can make them stay down in the sewers? Remain in the sewers, amongst the filth and refuse of your people. What reason can you give that my children should not roam free and breathe fresh air as you do? Give a reason. Let's see. Well, usually in a situation like this, I would use hypnosis to make someone see my point of view, but I respect you. Hypnosis would not work on me. That's the other reason? Yeah. Anyway, the thing is, if your kids attract too much attention, you could end up with cops, G-men, or even military busting down your door. You seem like nice people. I wouldn't want that to happen to you. This is a reasonable point. Very well, I will instruct my children to remain underground, both figuratively and literally, until a more diplomatic solution can be arranged. Great. Thanks again for everything. Just no truce with the fishies. We actually got an achievement for it. Huh. Okay, how much? Could get a bit more moxie. Could get a bit more of everything, actually. And we'll start with Wisdom of Gilesburg. So, extra mysticism. Rufus! As you're walking past one of the Sith's many weird vending machines, it suddenly emits an ear-splitting clang, after which it also emits a sizable quantity of meat. There isn't anyone around, so you pocket it. Yeah, sure. Rufus! Hello again. I got the pearl. Don't ask me for details. That gross, huh? No questions! Well, the pearl is really is a beaut. I'm gonna have to go into hardcore analysis mode for a while. I'll give you a call when I figure out the next step of my plan. Alright. Actually, hello again. Still figuring out the pearl. Come back, check on me later. What should I do with the extra things? Well, I can cook them for you. A punch of lyre and some metric acid, and they're totally edible. I don't want to know how you know that. He whips the glistening eggs together with some chemicals and fries them over a Bunsen burner for you. Ever been to the ocean at low tide? Imagine frying that smell. Okay, gives you 5 HP regeneration per round until you eat something else. Okay. To-do list. What have we got? Side quests, you don't currently have any. Well, let's see. We're going to quickly go back here for a second, because I'm just trying to see, where was it? Okay, Fluke Proctor. Hold on. Notes. F-U-L-K-E. Alright. Spooky. There's a reason we're writing this down. Cause to the museum. We go to the museum. You happen upon a small rest stop type area just off of the path, with a rickety old picnic bench and a square brick bunker that's presumably a public toilet. Though a sign on the door says out of order, and the sound of flies buzzing inside doesn't incline you towards testing that claim. There's also a meat-operated blue cola cooler, which has a couple of cans still in it. Though judging by the rust, it doesn't look like it's actually cooled in a while. Yeah, we'll buy one. Let's see, you drop the meat in the thing, you get another thing of blue cooler, and we'll check the meat slot. Getting our money back. Hooray! Okay. We're gonna go back in time. Just checking something. Enter. There's a lock. Let's give this a shot. Do they have F? U? K? Wait. L? K? E. Can't say it's surprising that nobody knows their son's Fluke anymore. Anyway, the cellar doors are unlocked now. Enter. Let's see, there's a gold pocket watch on the shelf. Oh. The inside lid of the pocket watch is engraved to my son Tom on his 12th birthday. Well, that answers the question of what happened to Tom's watch originally, but in turn raises some additional questions. Since you effectively duplicated the watch by bringing back the one from the future and giving it to Tom, it's probably best to leave this one here. Things could get real weird if you gave Tom this one as well. Okay. A shelf of dry goods from before wet goods were discovered. A shelf full of books so old you can't even preserve the titles. Really? None of them? Well, there's one with the word blood in it. It probably means blood, and you're interested in blood. Let's see, a good thing human anatomy hasn't changed in the last 300 years, or this book would be way out of date. Grants an upgradable skill. Blood law increases your maximum health. Okay, someone's chalked a magical ritual circle on the cellar floor. That's ominous. Yeah, mess with it. You find some chalk on the nearby shelf, erase the circle, and redraw it backwards. That should throw a wrench into someone's plans. Yes, indeed. Stairs leading upstairs. Okay. Oh yeah, we can fish. Apparently we can fish in the well now? Gained a little bit of extra meat. Give me more! More. Looks like you caught everything here. Okay. Somebody led this horse to water, but the horse finishing the job itself. This house was the residence of the Dorothy family. Step inside to learn more. Let's see, welcome to the historical village of Sandwich, where the inhabitants keep history alive by living and working the same way people did centuries ago. Hey Kid is happily lapping up the cream. Pet her! Let's see, Sprig's Boon is extra muscle, this one is hot armor. Yeah, we'll keep... You decide to keep the current boon. Shelves laden with handmade ragdolls, shelves laden with identical jars of off-white stuff. A somewhat familiar looking man smiles from behind the counter. Rubbing paper and sandwich cream. Alright. Let's see. Fish. Do we have the sack of fish? Where are you? Do. Sports drinks, saddle shoes, sandals. Actually, hang on, let's... Fish in a sack. Here we go. We can just sell it. And sold. At least for now. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a three-armed rag doll, a style that originated here but became extremely popular statewide in the mid-1690s. Okay. This house has been home to the Putnam family for hundreds of years. Feel free to ask about historical village life. This young-looking young lady looks a bit like Delilah, though a little older. Hello, I'm Dorothy Putnam, Dolly to my friends. Hi, Dolly, I'm Bright Up Scurrywood. Are you related to Delilah Putnam? That's right, she was my great-aunt, except more greats than that. I thought so, you look just like someone who looks like Delilah? What? Never mind. Let's see, about your nickname. Is it just short for Dorothy, or is it because of actual dolls? It's a little of both. I make lots of the souvenir rag dolls we have to sell here. Oh, do you have an interest in historical dolls? That would explain why you know about my great-aunt Delilah. Oh yeah, it totally would. In that case, yes I do. I've read her old diaries. Apparently the three arms thing took off after her and her friend Patricia got into a scrabble of some kind, and a passing traveller helped make up. They became best friends after that. Well, that's nice to hear. Let's see. About her friends. How did things turn out for Delilah and Patricia and the rest of the kids? Did her diary say? Let me think. Great-aunt Delilah made a lot of dolls and eventually married a traveling trader. Sometimes she went out on his route with him. Patricia got married to a big six from one of the outlying farms, and they moved north to start a ranch. Tom Danforth became a judge like his pop, and Duty Head Peter became mayor, though it was basically by default. Nothing super interesting, but you know, nothing much was back then. They all did well enough for themselves. Well, that's good. Thanks for the closure. What? Nothing. What's it like being a historical reenactor? Honestly, it sounds kind of boring. Well, it's not so bad. It's easy work, and I take the weekends off to go cut loose in Ocean City with my friends, so it's not like I'm suffocating in this wolf flock year-round. Can you imagine? Sheesh. Haha, yeah. See you later, Dolly. Let's see, this horse trailer is nearly 300 years old. The water is not that old, but he shouldn't drink it anyway, it's for horses. We're just gonna start fishing, because apparently the horse isn't drinking from the trough. I'm not entirely sure how the fish are getting into the trough, but that might be why the horse isn't drinking. Let's see, make a wish. Fishing, let's see. We don't actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat in it. Of course there's meat in the goddamn well. Come on, give it. Hand it up. Looks like you caught everything that was here. Okay. Sandwich's Church has served as an... I don't know how to pronounce that word. Town hall, court, room, racquetball court, and schoolhouse. This antique altar has been carefully maintained over the years. Huh. Seems like there isn't much in the building. Nice gazebo. The sign says Sandwich Gazebo, vagrants welcome, thanks to you. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. This old man looks a little familiar. Hi there. Well, hello, welcome to Sandwich. My name's Phil Proctor. I'm the mayor here. Any questions you might have about our little historical village, I am happy to answer it as best I can. Any relation to Peter Proctor? Ah, you must have seen the graves in our cemetery. Yes, that Peter Proctor was my great, I think it's 5 or 6 greats-grandfather. We don't know much about him, but judging from that headstone, he must have been a character. Yeah, you could say that, I assume. Let's see, can I go in your house? I'm sorry, I'd love to show you the place. We've got a beautiful tapestry featuring portraits of some of my ancestors, and a lot of other historical memorabilia, but you've arrived at a bad time. We're doing some renovation and restoration work, and it's a real mess inside. That's why I'm standing out here. I'm waiting for the electrician or someone like him. Electrician? I thought you were all 18th century historical reenactors here. Well, yes, yes, technically, but I have a telephone for emergencies, and once a week after the patrons have left in the evening, we all get together in my parlour to listen to the Loosener's Castor Oil Flakes musical variety hour on the radio. Do you know anything about witchcraft? Witchcraft? Haha, no witches around here. We filled the root cellar up with concrete purely because the house foundation was a little shaky. What's that got to do with nothing? Fine, talk to you later. Sandwich boasted the country's first triplicate outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it, it's old. And let's see, we don't have any interest in investigating outdoor windows of this outhouse, and just the new ones. More modern one. This facility has 3 sinks, and this is one of them. 1 toilet, 0 privacy. Let's see, Thomas Danforth, Dalla Putnam? Well, she lasted a while. Let's see. See, Beatrice Proctor. Peter Proctor, kind of a jerk, but he tried. Abigail Proctor. Eliza. Let's see, Nicholas Proctor. But 1656. Vanished mysteriously, presumed dead at 1692. So I'm guessing that was our attempted witch. And when... Oh, I think I see what's happened. Because originally his tombstone had him living for, like, hundreds of years. Miss Proctor shows you a stern look. Fortunately, she didn't just throw you the heck out of her house. She returns to her conversation, though at a level too harsh for you to hear. Let's see, can't hide behind that. Kids are hanging out just fine. Let's see, anything to talk to about? Nah. Guess it's fine. Let's see. I'm gonna just do a quick wander for a second. You hear some gurgly and shrieky and laughing nearby, and despite it being a bad idea because it's probably more of those horrible fairies, you go to check it out. It does in fact turn out to be more of those horrible fairies. These ones are tormenting a badger, which is backed up into a shallow burrow and frantically swatting at them as they poke it at it with tiny knives. Just as you're starting to back away, grateful that they haven't noticed you yet, you step on a dry twig. It cracks noisily, and the fairies all turn around. Dang it, twig! Yeah, let's fight. Bring it! And one left standing. And they're gone. You won. The badger seems grateful, or at least as grateful as a badger can seem, which isn't very much, to be honest. Fairy loot makes up the difference, however. Okay. Alright. Where do we want to go? Ocean City. Actually, let's talk to her. I got that book and possibly also a bachelor's degree in robotechnics. I'm not exactly sure. Wow, sounds like a busy day. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I'm going to bed now. Okay, sleep tight. Don't forget to uncurse the book. We're having some trouble pinpointing the next artifact, but we should have it sorted out in the morning. Alright. Actually, let's see. She looks busy, but then she always does. How is this helping find Murray? Not to dispute the importance of collecting these weird artifacts or anything, but I'm worried about Uncle Murray. How is this helping find him? Oh, I guess I didn't really explain that. See, the Detectatron 1000 is new. We only really got it running after Murray disappeared. He always searched out artifacts in more hands-on ways. Research, networking, following rumors, that kind of thing. That last artifact he went after, it could be basically anywhere. But the Detectatron only detects the nearest artifact. I see, so you figure if we pick them up in order, eventually we get to the one he was looking for. Right, I wish to hell he'd left a note about where he was going, but I guess he either thought it was too dangerous and didn't want us following, or he just rushed off all excited like a kid in a toy store. That's Murray for you. Yeah, that tracks. Let's see. Got attacked by some weird shadow monster. Huh, like a sort of crazy abstract nightmare thing? Yeah, you've seen them? Nope, never. Murray did though, he described them to me once. Do you have some kind of ultra-scientific name for them? Yeah, weird shadow monsters. Is there anything I can do about them? Well, here, take this ring. Murray gave it to me and said I could use it to banish them if I ever got attacked by one. But I never have, so you might as well take it. Let's see, this cheap hunk of costume jewelry will probably turn your finger green, but it also banishes shadow monsters, so it's probably worth it. Maybe they're allergic to zinc. Okay, I found a weird little hole in space. Oh, what? It's sort of like a shadow pocket kind of thing. Huh, you didn't put your hand in it or anything, did you? Yeah. There was a hot dog inside. Did you eat it? No, don't answer that. Look, I'm going to suggest that you don't do that again. Okay? You're going to, though, aren't you? I guess we'll find out. Let's see, she opens a chest drawer and pokes around inside it. Charles did something to a pair of pliers. Do you ironize them or something? I didn't catch. Ah, here they are. You got shadow sink closing pliers. If you see any more of those things, you should be able to use these pliers to pinch them closed without actually touching them with your hands. Oh, neat. Thanks. See, did you know that compass used to be different? What? Different how? Like north used to be called west or something. Oh, right. I had to remember hearing about that. Kind of remember hearing about that. I'm only about 3 years old when it happened, though. It seems really disorienting. People can get used to just about anything. Nobody complains anymore about how they start putting lard in chewing gum, for instance. Okay. So, say, where's Charles? He went to deal with some interface we were getting in the interference we were getting in the Detectatron. I thought he'd be back by now, actually. Well, don't worry about it. Go get some sleep. Let's see. Okay, so we've done that. Let's play. Let's see. Initiate, incinerate a queen? Hot armor. Let's see. Beginner's luck. We don't have the Shivering King ploy. Develop a pawn. Dang it. Reposition a knight. The knight's toilet defense. We can do that one. Her narrows. We don't have Sleaze armor, so withdraw a queen. Skewer a bishop. The knight who dealt at Gambit. Stench armor. Again. Nice move. Advance a rook. Rats. Checkmate. Yeah, she got us. Alright, let's uncurse. Actually, first things first, back to the speakeasy. Fancy Dan. I found some olives. Fantastic. Our bikinis have been a little lackluster, I must admit. Let's see. I do believe we will grab some absinthe. Want anything in it? Yeah, we'll have some cola. And an olive. Absinthe and cola with an olive, coming right up. He mixes the drinks and presents it to you. Okay. Talk to Barney. Let's see. You buy him a drink and wait his precognition. The zookeeper's descent. Down the stairs, down the hatch. Okay. Don't bother him, he's bouncing. Let's see. Hey, Molly, having fun? And how this place is a weasel Swiss watch. Don't take any wooden meat set. Okay, Gabby's dancing as well. Hey, Gabby, having a good time? Oh yes, so many rugs I have cut up. Keep on dancing. Alright. Uncursing machine. The cursed fishing rod, let's do this. The machine winds up, whirring and humming at odd intervals, casting about for some elusive frequency. This continues for some time, and you begin having difficulty breathing. Just as you feel you might pop out of the incessant cycling suddenly stops with a pop. The curse has been removed and you can breathe once again. A cursed fishing rod. Stripped of eldritch magic and mysteric, the once cursed fishing rod is now perfectly banal. Actually, it looks pretty lousy, which doesn't matter much because the line was dismissed along with the curse. Deals your muscle plus 2 physical damage. The rod's curse now swims in the very depths of the machine, daring any astral fisherman about to come down and get it. Let's go fishing. Okay. Is this the fish? Here are some. Nobody sees and nobody woos, poor old invisible glob flubaloo. But you could make this loo, sir, a winner, if you'll rebirth me upstairs as somebody's dinner. Not this one, not yet. Let's see what else we got. Could this be the one? Nobody knows a trout as sweet as saucy Mr. Calvin meat. I like to kiss the other trout on the tails or thereabouts, but I'll tell you my most base desire, to be fished and thrown into the fryer. Hear this one tonight. I make mischief, I'm a wretched soul. Chaos is Fisher Stick's only goal. Well, almost only. See, I'm very lonely, and to you I won't lie, tonight I'd like to die. Buy your hook and then be cooked. Choose him. Your mind tingles. The fishing rod's curse has caught another fish today, and you get the feeling the more fish you help him catch, the happier he'll be. Wait, who's he? You just know deep in your gut that this curse is a man. Not in the way that sailors talk about their ships using female pronouns. This isn't a male curse. This curse is a man. Great. Let's see. You sit on the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal thing over your head. There's 3 buttons on the machine. On Curse Project, there'll be a project into a previously severed curse, and then neither. Let's see, you close your eyes and open your mind to the machine. Where do you want to go? Yeah, we'll choose you this time. Your mind tingles. The fishing rod's curse has caught another fish today, and you'll get the feeling the more fish you help him catch, the happier he'll be. Alright, we'll take you this time. Apparently it doesn't really do anything. Uncurse. Let's do the book. It's the Vero. You offer the grim Latin tome to the machine. Your head tingles as the machine thrums and vibrates. Inhuman vowels ululate in your ear. Dark words form at the tip of your tongue. A cacophony of language reverberates and resounds, and pow suddenly dissipates. The curse is severed from the book. All that nasty Latin has been wiped away, revealing the uncorrupted beauty beneath. 100 delicious mutton recipes. The book's curse now lives in the machine. I don't think you can project your consciousness into it. Think again, pal. Okay. Hell yeah, small bird. There's still wisdom left in old Frudenot for those who ask the right questions. Ogle has lost much to the wolves, still he hunts. Hails, Agri. Spit on the son of Rome, Grimhild Thrabja. Hindrus offers powers on top of peace. Power in return for suckling the sucklings of a she-wolf? That is no power. Algi drinks the milk of bears and he spits on sons and daughters of Rome. Algi speaks too much of suckling. Talk plainly. No truth with Empire, Grimhild. Thrabja. Farewell for now. There is still wisdom left in this old man. Grimhild. Hails. Not often is Latin spoken on our soil without bloodshed. It augurs well for our future. He offers us much power. The tribes who ally with Empire are greatly rewarded, but I can name no tribe who would be as powerful as you, Grimhild, if you are good to that man. Fret not, don't speak of marriage at this time. Why scold me? Would it not go well for our future and yours, a secure peace for all, with much power to you and benefits? Would you not like to have fine silks, Grimhild, and spices and fine creams? He has much confidence to come here alone. I, barbarian, Isles, I stand before you in the name of Imperator Gaius Julius Caesar Divius, Dominus of these lands. The Imperator's birthday is next Mercury's day. It is a big birthday. He will be 40. Sign his birthday card, barbarian, and the Empire shall look with favor upon your tribe. When we are in public, you call me barbarian. So you seek in private to ply me with sweet words, but now you call me barbarian. I am an official business, Grimhild, and my words are chosen accordingly. If you do not perceive my passions, it is only because I have domination over them. Speak not of passions to me in this place. Let's see, threaten him with muscle. Step aside or I'll go right through you. I don't respond to threats. Look at me. What would happen to the man who stands in my way? What would happen to the man who stands in my way? I don't respond to rhetorical questions. Rhetorical? Do you know how many men I killed? Let's see. Rhetorical. Do you know how many men I've killed? I don't respond. Okay. Very well. How would you like to die today? Let's see. Do you remember what happened when you first annoyed me? I don't respond to recall and process questions. This time I will keep going until I am rubbing your eyes together in the palms of my hands. I don't respond to threats. I don't threaten to tear men down the middle, I do it. Let's see, Don't respond to rhetorical, and I don't know. Let's see, How much longer do you mean to do it? Why do you persist in vexing me? I don't respond to open questions. Let's see, how much longer do you mean to do this? Don't respond to rhetorical. Fine. Find the card. I will sign the card of your king. Imperator Grimhild, please, and he is your Imperator too. So you say. What will you write to your Imperator? In Latin, please. Remember your lessons. I will not tell you this. I enjoy the primitive exorcism of your company, Gilhild, and you have great potential, but that is a powerful birthday and I cannot let you near it without knowing what you intend to write. Oh, very well. Wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, beware of no. Happy birthday, beware of knives. Ick, why can't the barbarians teach their children Latin? I will try again. Ah, for the love of fuck. Hales? Do you know Latin, Fridnot? If only I did, I would die happily in the barbicals of Rome. In the walls of those magnificent libraries of empire is all the knowledge of man. It is not possible, all knowledge? That is not possible, all knowledge, but it is. The reach of the empire is wider even than our wildest imagination, Grimhild. If you sign that card and walk by his side, I think you'll finally see this. Okay. Argy. Let's see, do you know Latin, Argy? No, I have one tongue already. Grimhild only vipers need two. Waits for your answer. I will sign the card. I do not know Latin. It causes me much grief, Gilhild, to hear you have taken so little from our lessons. However, it shall give me great pleasure to continue them. Okay. Tell them. A happy... God dang it. I don't know Latin. Hold on. There is something I want to explore. Just one second. See, it was this one, wasn't it? No, yes, it was. The archives doesn't go back that far, but you do find an archive about the village's 250th anniversary on October the 31st, 1876. It says the town was founded by name Folk Proctor and was considered a nice, if unremarkable, little village until traders found the town completely empty on... See. That's... Well, the weird thing is, because of we've altered time, that didn't happen anymore. So you unlock the thing. It takes everything you've got, but finally the sturdy keyhole of Felix falls in your contest of raw strength. The cast iron head gives you a nod. Respect between gladiators. With the two locks of Helix and Methapon defanged, the head of Sneaky Pete bends back its jaw and releases its lock with a yawn. The key to Sneaky Pete apparently was not to use a key. Works for me. All three are now unlocked. Let's see. The Sultan stands steadily still, joined to do. Standing by the cash register, you fantasize about what it would be like to have a service job instead of what it is you do. Freelance uncursing. Oh, that's right. Open the cash register. The drawer is sealed shut and there's no obvious way to open it. There's nothing you can do with the cash register at all. In fact, other than bang on the mechanical keys as a toddler might. Open the drawer. The metal drawer comes loose with a firm pull from your powerful horse hands, but your doing so triggers the bank alarm. That's what I was trying to do. This miraculous little lamp has burned for 20 years and counting, keeping a single solitary vigil to the dying bank. We'll turn it off. The plaque has gone green with age. July the 4th, 1899. Today we celebrate our opening of Securibus's building and loan at Blanket Street. Integrity, security, excellence. A corporate value for each head of the dog. Okay, can't punch it. Ow. Shoot it. Tie up the vault to a car and drive it down the street. That did not go as planned. Meat lines the drawer in uniform piles. Okay. Then one of the banks are collapsing and that's all they've got. It's apparently no one really knows how long the... how to open the bank. Okay. How the freaking hell am I going to... You know what? Another time, I think. Until then, my name is Bright Ops. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.